These Etsy fees are driving me crazy. Good morning everyone, Happy New Year, and welcome to the first video of 2025. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video ever that I have fully edited and posted. And today this video is about how I spent the last few weeks of 2024 and how I'm spending the first few weeks of 2025. 2025 marks a new era for me, and I'm really hoping that this year I get to experience a lot of growth. I'll be going from 19 to 20, which is pretty big for me. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm kind of excited. I'm going back to studying this year too. I'm going to be taking a graphic design course through TAFE, so I'm really excited to do that too. Probably the biggest thing for me in 2025 is going to be that I am starting YouTube, and I'm also setting up an Etsy shop. So come along with me while I organize those kind of things and get closer and closer to setting them up and getting a strong start to the brand new year. Just record like a whole segment and then you forget to push the record button. Yeah, still getting used to recording things. So when I was talking about these being too big to fit in the little bags that I bought, I can definitely just like cut the bottom half of them off, but I would have to do that to like every single one and try and make it even, and I feel like that'll be very time consuming. I feel like it would just be easier to buy a different bag to put them in. Another thing is that when the earrings are in here, they're like quite loose, so obviously if it moves, the earrings move around quite a lot. So I feel like maybe having them in something tighter, because obviously even if it does fit, it's like, it's a bag, and so I might need something that instead will kind of like lay over them a bit tighter, a bit more secure. So I bought these backings for earrings, but I've just realized I didn't measure anything before I bought it. They're too tall to fit in the little bags that I bought. But other than that, I do really like the way that they came out, the way that they look with the backing. I hadn't thought about it before. These ones are my personal ones, so they don't have I don't have the little backs on them, because I had tried before just like not putting a backing on them at all, and they just kind of looked a bit odd, but I think this will be good. I kind of like them, they're cute. I kind of wish I could put like a stamp or like some sort of logo on them here. It's cute otherwise. The other bit of packaging that I bought were these bubble mailers. I got purple just because it was the same price as any other color, and I like purple. I think it came in like a pack of 50. I was worried that they might be too small, because when I was looking at the measurements, I was like trying to measure them with like this tiny little ruler that I have, and they looked really small based on the measurements, but this is like the exact size that I needed. Pretty much anything that I can or will sell will fit in this with no problem, so that's really great. So now that I've got this packaging and the backs, and I've already got the bags that I'm planning on using for the different charms, the only thing I'm missing is the tissue paper, which I can run down and get from the store. I didn't have to order that online, so I haven't bought it yet. And because of the size of these, I'm gonna get different bags to put them in, because they obviously don't fit in here.
Hey, you can't keep stepping on those. I'm in the middle of doing something. Come on, get off the desk. You're too big. You're just gonna sit there, aren't you?
So now that I've made my 2025 vision board, I no longer need this one. All of these goals, all of the manifestation that I put into this board can now go into my new one. Obviously this one's a lot bigger because when I made this one I was working somewhere where I could print the photos and then just stick them on an A3 size of paper. But this year I printed my own at home and thought it would just be easier to do it this way, and then that way I could also use it as a home screen for my laptop. But I think it's fun that it matches, like I just get to open this and it's the same thing. Some of my goals for next year, I would like to get clearer skin. I feel like my skin's pretty good, but it definitely gets very red and puffy sometimes. So if I could try and focus on getting healthier skin this year, that would be great. I put photos of hair in, which is like similar texture to my hair, because last year, like halfway through the year, I chopped half of it off. So this year I really want to grow it and just learn how to look after my hair. I've obviously got workout motivation and things like that. This treadmill is something I've been looking to buy, and I think like that's like the same one or like a very similar one. So when I saw that, I was like, I'll put that on there because I'm gonna buy it. And I'm hoping in this year, in 2025, I will be able to get so much more done. I think it came out really well. Because I did it all on the computer, I was a little worried that like some things would come out too small. And I mean, like, I definitely can't read what that book says. I have no idea what it says, but I know what it is, you know, and that's the important thing. Like, nothing's like too blurry. I didn't go back and fix anything, and I added this time. I don't think I did it in this one, in the old one, but in this one I've got like little cutouts, like that's like a granola bowl, a salmon poke bowl, like a bunch of different things, mostly like healthy foods. Oh, and that one, because I didn't want to have like just a photo of healthy food, and I really do like the idea of these ones. So yeah, I added those in at the end, and I was able to get everything that I really wanted onto the vision board. So I feel like this is a good place to wrap up the first video of the channel. If I keep adding clips to it, this video is never going to end, and it's already taken me 3 weeks to edit it because I've come to realize that I'm really slow at editing videos. So there were definitely a few things I wanted to add into it, but I feel like for a first video, making a video that's like 30 minutes, maybe not the best idea. And also I don't feel like I could edit another 15 minutes on top. There were things that I didn't show in the video because I kept forgetting to record things, but when I started filming it, compared to now, I have moved my room around. I have done like a bunch of New Year's cleaning and decluttering, which was like kind of hard to film and still make the video like good. So I think I'm gonna leave it where it is. I got a lot done. But I'm honestly, I'm so excited to see where this goes and see where this takes me. YouTube has always been, for like at least the past 10 years, has always been something that I've wanted to do, and I feel like I'm really taking the step towards doing it now. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. If you made it to the end of the video, in the description you will find links to my Instagram, which I plan on posting pretty frequently on, and I haven't launched my Etsy shop yet, so my next video, or one of the few next videos, will probably be all about that, and then I'll launch it then. But here's to hoping I get it done probably within February. I feel like that's a good time. Like, I don't want to keep waiting. Like, I've wanted to do this for years, and it's only been like maybe the last 6 months to a year that I've been like really into it, and since December I've been like, I need to do it now. Like, I can't keep waiting, I gotta do it now. So hopefully the plan is to get it fully figured out and launched within February, but there will definitely be a video on it and I will definitely post about it on my Instagram. So I hope you enjoyed my first video and I hope it was entertaining and that you'd like to stick around to see my journey, both from a self-growth perspective and then also from starting a small business, and to just seeing where this whole path leads me.